Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is you're tuning in. Welcome to Ticket Price, the only show on the internet that pretends to not be a wrestling podcast and then talks a whole lot about wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
We're also the only show on the internet that asks you and each other the question that matters. Are these movies worth the ticket price? In other words, are they worth your time and money? Thank you for joining us. I am your co-host, Jake. I am the voice and forehead of the show. Look at this baby. Bing. With me as always, co-host extraordinaire and the only man who thinks Thunderbolt Patterson was better than the big cat, Ernie Ladd. You absolute idiot.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because your forehead is so loud.
My feelings would be hurt if it wasn't just so undeniably true. And the thing is, since we've gone to video, I can't even argue it because there's video evidence on a weekly basis.
I don't know if I told you this, but I went to a thrift store the other day and I found Megamind for $1 and I almost bought it for you for your birthday.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? At the time of this recording, fun fact, this is the week of my birthday. This is my birthday episode at the time of this recording. There's a little kernel of information I want you all to just keep in the back of your mind as we get into this one. But for real, Thunderbolt Patterson over Big Cat Ernie Ladd?
Yeah.
No. Not no.
100%.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea.
There's a deep wrestling cut for my wrestling fans. The Big Cat.
I don't know the other one.
Thunderbolt Patterson was a wrestler from the same era, but he pretty much never wanted to leave Georgia, so he didn't. And if people wouldn't hire him, he would claim racism and try to sue them and or run opposition.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't very good. Whereas Ernie Ladd, he had the football career and then he had a national wrestling career and then he was a booker and, Thunderbolt was less prevalent.
I prefer Ernie Hudson.
But in a wrestling match?
But, yeah. I don't know.
Ooh, Tevis,
what?
If I only had time. And that's all you need to know about Thunderbolt Patterson.
Okay.
All right.
Wasn't Ernie Hudson the other part of Harlem Heat? They had to replace Booker T after he dropped the N-word on national TV, and then they brought in Ernie Hudson for a couple weeks.
To be fair, I don't think that's why they dropped him. I think it's just because he was one of the first to make the jump the other way.
Yeah, WCW.
Yeah. Well, to WWF.
Yeah, but he was in WWF when he did that. Drop the F-bomb, I thought. Or the N-bomb.
No, that was WCW.
Was that WCW?
Harlem Heat was not in WWF.
Weren't?
He was already a singles guy by the time. Yeah, no, that was Hogan and WCW.
Okay. You may be right. Maybe. I'll confirm.
Hogan, we're coming for you! My favorite part is the team's valet immediately loses it and hides her face because she's dying.
She's like, oh no.
The only thing funnier is that as soon as Booker T says it, his hands come up. He just goes, whoa!
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
He just said the N-word on TV. I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
You can, but just once.
More than likely, you're not going to get a second shot, is what you're telling me.
Okay,
Are you looking it up?
Yes, I'm looking it up.
Because you thought I was wrong?
No, it's because I wanted to make sure I was wrong. And I'm not telling you what I found out.
Yeah, there it is.
We're not a wrestling podcast.
That's right. That's why I'm getting it out of the way now.
That won't be the last one.
With Thunderbolt Patterson and the Big Cat.
It won't be the last
one.
The
Big Cat. Bundy, you big fat piece of shit. You dumbed yourself right out of position.
All right.
Now getting actually to the business of today.
Yes.
The October horror movie marathon continues.
Yeah, it does.
What movie are we doing today, Tevis?
We are stepping into the now. Into the now.
When will then be now? We passed it.
Keep firing, assholes.
That's what people say to us.
Yeah.
Keep firing, assholes.
So we're doing the 2025 The Monkey.
Now, I learned this recently. Very recently. I have been conspired against.
What are you talking about?
Because this movie, I have learned, was not exclusively your idea. Nay, I have been betrayed. And the conspirators have revealed themselves to me as my very own wife, the podcast mom, may or may not have fed you this movie to put onto the list.
You know, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. So
That's a first.
I'm not giving. Yes, it is. I'm not giving away any details, but yes, it was her.
If it were me, you would go full Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and I would be Sandman, and you'd be throwing my face in front of that oncoming train.
Absolutely.
Watch my eye come out.
Absolutely.
See at least a movie reference there. So I have been conspired against by two of the closest people in my life, but not anymore, to watch yet another Osgood Perkins film. If you're wondering who the hell is Osgood Perkins, like I did at first, let's venture back earlier in the show's history. We very excitedly did a movie that was claimed to be the scariest film since The Silence of the Lambs.
That's a bold statement.
I believe we talked about that bold
Yes.
statement. And that film, of course, was Longlegs. If you listened or watched our episode on Longlegs, you would know that that movie is a colossal turd, and I hated basically everything about it.
Yes, you did.
And now here we are yet again, revisiting Mr. Perkins in his newest film in a hopes that he can, redeem himself.
We will see.
I'm very much the type of person, I'm one and done. You heard me. Wait. No. I'm very much a one and done kind of person.
In the movie world, I'm a one pump chump.
I give a director or an actor or somebody a shot, and I'm like, well, that sucks, and I just never look back, and I never indulge in anything they do ever again, because I know it's going to suck. I go to a restaurant, I find one thing on the menu that I really like, and I'm content to just order that one thing from that one restaurant the rest of my life.
Well, it's a good thing your first Steven Spielberg movie wasn't 1943.
Which one was 1943?
The movie about World War II.
No shit.
I think that was like his third or fourth film. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, sure.
But I think John Belushi was in it.
Gross.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a comedy. And
A World War II comedy, that's a bold choice.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, if we're being fair, if I'm really sitting here thinking about it, I think, granted, my memory's horrible and I have no way to confirm this, but I think technically my first Spielberg movie would have been Hook. The family classic.
That would have made me quit.
You don't quit anything. And then you're like, hey, I could buy it for $1. And then you buy 6 of them. I'm like, why did you get 6 of them?
I wouldn't buy one of Hook. But you're not wrong. I have maybe purchased a couple of extra copies of movies because I forgot I owned them.
Hey, no, before we sold them in a garage sale, Anna and I discovered we owned 4 copies of the animated Beauty and the Beast. And I went, why do we have so? Because it turned out Anna would just be like, oh, Beauty and the Beast, I love this movie. And she would get it, forgetting that we own it because she would buy it and, like you, never actually watch it. So she forgot that she had it. And so we're going through movies. I'm like, why do we have 4 copies of Beauty and the Beast?
Hey, I'm dwindling down my stack. And if I can just stop watching F1 for a moment, then
Still on that F1 kick?
yeah. Well, I had to show my girlfriend,
Sure.
and then I had to show the kid, and then I had to watch it a couple more times by myself.
Now, when is it appropriate to start referring to your girlfriend as the future ex Mrs. Tevis?
As soon as we started dating.
Okay, good. I didn't want to throw that out there and be like, whoa, too soon. That's messed up, man.
Yes.
I know you're always on the lookout.
I'm always on the lookout.
Speaking of always on the lookout, you have that Funko Pop now, as you
Sexy
sent me.
Dr. Mel.
Splayed shirt doing the Burt Reynolds pose, Dr. Malcolm.
Hell yeah. Saw that and I was like, I gotta grab that.
All right. I don't think I've got anything else to talk about.
Well,
bye, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, no. Game Face.
Game Face.
We are diving into 2025's, a movie from this year. Hot damn! 2025's The Monkey. Obviously based on the 1980 Stephen King short story of the same name, which I believe was in a compilation book he wrote called The Skeleton Crew.
Yes. It also had The Mist in it.
Yeah.
I remember I've read the story, but it's been so long ago. I remember very vaguely details about it.
Mm-hmm.
The movie, it's very different.
The Mist. Yeah.
No, this one.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Written by Osgood Perkins and Stephen King. Given that I'm pretty sure Stephen King is just getting credit because he wrote the story, I believe this is written pretty much solely by Osgood Perkins.
I agree.
Given that I watched Longlegs, I would put up a red flag right now, but technically that is against the rules and I can't do that. Directed by Osgood Perkins. Red flag! We have writer-director, and I can officially put up a red flag because that is one of the established red flags.
Absolutely. And rightly so, I think, from multiple past experiences.
Oh, no, this is a rule. This is in stone. Writer-directors are a red flag to be leery of. That's not to say that they're all terrible, but like 95% end up being terrible.
Maybe 80.
You think that low?
Maybe. We'd have to revisit all of it again. I'd have to break it down.
Well, okay, there's a lot by George Lucas.
Okay, maybe 90%.
We'll meet in the middle. 90 done. I can live with that. We're like the two FBI agents in Die Hard. Casualties 35-40%. I can live with that. I can live with 90. All right. Starring Theo James, who has to have, and we'll talk more about it, but I've got to mention it now. He's got to have the sexiest voice of modern actors. He is white Keith David.
It is pretty awesome, isn't it?
I kind of just wish he would narrate things and do audiobooks.
I would be all right with that. He should do like romance novels.
Yeah, except I would listen to him.
That's what I'm talking about. Those ones with, Fabio on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people would be like, what are you listening to? And I'd show them and like, why? Listen to this.
Listen to it. Her chest heaving, bosoms bouncing like fresh. It's like, yes. Tell me more.
Not done.
Theo James.
Cream.
Can't say that.
Sorry.
Also,
you get mad at me when I say rope.
You definitely can't say thick ropes. Also starring... No, I'm talking about a child actor, so shut up.
Oh, never mind.
Also starring Colin O'Brien. Not that he's a child, but he's also not of age at the time of this recording, I think.
What is the name of the kid who plays the son? Hal's son?
Colin O'Brien.
Oh, is that okay?
That's who I'm talking about.
Okay. I'm going to just get this out of the way right now. That kid was terrible.
You say that about all the child actors.
No, the two that played the twins. The two, I like them. They were really good.
They were fine, yeah.
I thought they were good. But I don't know why. This kid just...
Now, was it his acting or was it the fact that he could only just play moody? He was very angsty the whole time.
Probably both.
Okay.
But yeah, the whole moody kid thing, I'm like, no thanks.
All right. Well, this is a horror movie. Technically, this is a horror comedy. Tevis, I want to pause here for a second, if I may. And I would like to officially submit a new entry for automatic red flag status.
Horror comedy?
Horror comedy.
The first horror comedy I ever watched was Arachnophobia.
That's a horror comedy?
That's what
I
it
just
was
thought it was
labeled
horror
as.
bad.
That's what it was labeled as.
But that proves my point.
Yeah.
Because I like Jeff Daniels. I love John Goodman. Arachnophobia sucks.
It's been, I went to the theater to see that when I was younger. So it's been a while since I watched it, but I don't really remember enjoying it a whole lot.
No, actually, Anna and I watched Arachnophobia within the last 2 years.
Seriously?
Yes.
Why?
Because we were desperate for a movie to watch and just spend some time together. And it was like, hey, Arachnophobia, sure, what the hell?
Okay.
And we both just went, Arachnophobia is not worth the ticket price.
Okay.
So yeah, from a more recent take, your memory is solid enough.
I can't think of another horror comedy off the top of my head.
See, now there's going to be people screaming like Shaun of the Dead. Is Shaun of the Dead horror comedy? I'm pretty sure it's just comedy because it's spoofing a horror genre being the zombie genre. But I don't think it's actually a horror movie.
I don't think so either.
I believe it's just comedy. But I could be wrong. We'd have to look it up.
I would go with that. Would you consider Beetlejuice a horror comedy?
I considered it just comedy because I watched it as a child and I didn't think it was a horror movie.
Yeah, I'm just looking
Like
down this
straight
list.
as a child, I didn't find that to be scary. I loved the dinner dance scene, the possession scene.
That was great.
It's fantastic.
Lost Boys?
Never seen it.
I don't really consider that a comedy. I consider that a horror movie with minor funny elements in it.
See, and that's the thing. People are like, well, I had a chuckle. Well, yeah, you can have a insert genre here and then be like, well, this action movie actually had an emotional storyline that went all the way through. So it's it's an action romance. No, it just had feeling to it, you dick.
Yeah.
Like, or it's like, oh man, this action movie, this horror movie had levity because you need that for it to be good. You need your highs and your lows. That doesn't automatically change the entire genre and category of the movie.
Yeah, I laughed a few times during Saving Private Ryan, but it's not a comedy.
You know what movie will make you chuckle? Jaws.
Absolutely.
You know what's not a comedy? Jaws.
Yeah. Yeah. It just has
it's a thriller, but
funny moments.
But you'll still laugh at it, just like with like Brody and his family, and you're going to feel touched. You're going to get tooched right in here, like.
Yeah, but when him and his son are doing the little finger
thing,
when
his son's
that's so great.
It's touching.
Yeah,
but it's a thriller. It's not thriller comedy.
Thriller comedy, drama.
Yeah,
sci-fi. The shark's really big, so it was brewed in a lab.
No, we don't know that yet.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think we can do sci-fi, sci-fi. So I would like to officially submit. If a movie is categorized as horror comedy, red flag.
Red flag. That sounds great to me.
Okay.
I'm all about that.
So, budget. The Monkey made with an estimated $10 million.
Okay.
With a worldwide gross of $68.8 million. Here's why I scoff at this. It made almost 7 times its money back. That's a success, but has been well documented, especially in the modern era. Pretty much any horror movie worth its salt makes $100 million, even the bad ones. So if you're doing a modern horror movie and being able to market it as based off Stephen King,
that's one thing I was going to say.
And you can't hit $100 million, I feel like that's a little.
Yeah, I wonder what kept people away. I think I know.
Long legs?
Possibly.
People were like, Jake, you need to play Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
No.
And I went, no, I played the original Call of Juarez. I'm good.
Yeah, no.
The old one and done. That's what they called me in college. The old one and done. Because I would try something once and then never go back. It's obviously why they called me that.
Yeah.
No other reasons.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thin ropes.
Mm.
3 award.
I might need some potassium. Eat a banana once in a while, you madman.
I take
Not-
Flintstones vitamins.
Do you eat a banana in public?
I don't eat a banana in private. I don't like bananas.
Would you like a corn dog? Would you eat a corn dog in public?
I don't like corn dogs.
What phallic shaped things do you like? Cock.
I was gonna say, I like phallics.
Would you eat cock in public?
Is there a camera? How much am I being paid? Wait, what public? Where am I?
Like a carnival.
Are we like at a club and I've dropped some E in the bathroom and we're just vibing? Maybe.
Would you go like just straight down or like nibble along the side? Or yes? I'm talking about a corn dog.
No, you're not. I may or may not know my way around a penis, and I do not plan on sharing my tips and tricks here.
Okay.
We are not a sexual advice podcast.
We're not Dr. Ruth.
Is she still around?
I don't know.
She's got to be 90 years old.
Still-
Dr. Ruth has been around forever.
Still talking about penises.
Speaking of someone who knows their way around a penis.
Oh, no, she died last year.
Jesus Christ.
July 12th.
Yeah, but last year. It's not like, well, she died. You could have told me Dr. Ruth died in 97. I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. No, she was born in 1928.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Wait, 28. She died in 24. She was 96 years old.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Apparently, she was getting lots of vitamins.
Her skin looked great.
Especially her face.
Yeah.
Can I continue, please?
Please.
3 award wins with an additional 5 nominations, but nothing that like jumped out at me. What?
Dr. Ruth was a trained sniper.
What?
Yeah, she was part of a Jewish paramilitary organization.
During World War II?
Yes. Holy shit.
Wait, is Dr. Ruth a badass?
Yes.
Well, before she started talking about her love of penis, she annihilated Nazis.
Oh, no, sorry. In the Palestinian War, 47th or 49. Her military career was cut short after she was severely injured in a bomb blast.
Jesus Christ.
That's probably not the last time she had something blast in her face.
Yeah, but we're only making these jokes now because she's no longer with us. Otherwise, she'd kick our ass.
Hell yeah, we wouldn't even see it coming. It'd be like, holy crap, Dr. Ruth.
You just got Ruth.
I just got a new fan. My new favorite person.
Dr. Ruth.
She got a new fan. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to the monkey.
Back to the monkey, which is another word for penis. Going back, why are you talking about corn dogs and bananas in public?
I don't even remember now. Because I got off track with Dr. Ruth.
No, I don't like hot dogs, corn dogs, bananas.
I really don't have any idea why I even brought that up.
I don't either.
No.
I don't like corn. I'm not a corn person. As an American, I don't eat like an American.
You don't like deep fried stuff?
Most of the time, no. It's too greasy.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I can get deep fried stick of butter. And I'm like, I hope you die.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I hope not. When you go to like Six Flagses or like Ren Fairs or just out in public, there's always that one booth where you can get the entire turkey leg.
Yeah.
No. Pass.
Never done it.
Neither have I. Because I have dignity.
Oh, it's
Also-
not why I haven't.
Also because turkey is overrated.
I like turkey. Turkey is enjoyable
No,
during November.
it's not. Turkey is a waste. No one can cook it right. And even if they do, the taste is bleh.
You haven't had the turkey leg from the Ren Fair, so you don't know.
Yeah, because I don't want hepatitis.
That's a fair point.
Been to a Ren Fair one time.
One and
you know
done.
what? One and done. I had a fine time. I enjoyed myself with my buddies, and the entire time I was just walking around going, "My God, I don't want to be around any of these people."
Go to a Comic-Con.
No, I will never, ever.
Talk about too many people crowded in one place.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My anxiety will make me violent.
Yeah.
Also, the smell. I'm going to go full Agent Smith.
That's what I was getting ready to
I
say.
must leave this con. Do you know why? It's the smell. I feel saturated by it. Like I'm infected by it.
That's good. Can we get back to the monkey?
Please, no. All right. Tevis, what is your history with the monkey?
I have no history with this movie. I watched the trailer for it. I was like, I don't know, maybe. And that was it. I read the short story. Didn't really remember a whole lot of it, but I've recently kind of revisited it in audiobook form.
Sure.
After we watched this, just to see how much of it carries over. So, yeah, that's all the history I have.
There you go.
What about you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't even think I've seen a trailer. I saw a picture for it, like a poster for it. It's like, yep. I probably saw a snippet of a trailer on a YouTube ad I was trying to skip.
Yeah.
But no, I have no history with this movie.
Okay, cool.
I didn't even know it was a Stephen King story until it was like, based off Stephen King. I was like, okay. But see, I like Stephen King's writing. I like his works. But just because a film trailer is like based off the works of Stephen King, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. There are more misses based off Stephen King than there are hits.
100%.
I've seen Graveyard Shift. I have seen more than once The Langoliers. It's about the Pac-Mans that eat the before times.
Yeah. Eat the
yesterdays.
past. What's the Mangler? About the possessed, like, what was that? It was some machine that was possessed. I can't remember.
Stories does he have about possessed machines? Christine, Maximum Overdrive.
Well, they're not possessed. It was the comet.
Jerk off.
The
It's a
dust.
murderous machine.
The dust from I don't know.
It's a murderous machine.
I think he just, anytime he sees a machine, he's like, I wonder what would happen if that was possessed. Story.
And now I would be more inclined to, or I'd be more interested in learning, did he write these murderous car stories before or after he had his accident?
I don't know.
Like, did he write all these stories and then ironically got hit by that van or whatever? Or did him getting hit by that car
Cause him to
write these stories about
I don't know. I do know some of the stories that he wrote were fueled by cocaine.
Yeah.
Tommyknockers.
Well, and I think he also said he was on whatever pain drugs he had from being hit by the van. So he was on some good shit for. I think he's like, I don't even like the Tommyknockers.
Maybe I just need to start doing cocaine.
And is it Dreamcatcher?
Oh, that was.
Because I think that was another one during that.
Where they shit the alien or something.
That era.
Yeah, that one. I tried to read the book. I was like, I'm not really enjoying this.
Yeah.
And then I watched the movie. I'm like, I'm not really enjoying this. So, yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Christine movie? It's John Carpenter.
Now I'm definitely not going to watch it.
The book is really good.
I'm sure it is.
I've really enjoyed the book.
Because John Carpenter had nothing to do with it. I had the biggest argument with one of my buddies as we just go back and forth on John Carpenter. Because I keep telling him, I'm done. I've watched his big four. One of them is good. One of them is fine at best. It's Shelley Duvall levels of fine. And the other two are outright terrible. His big four. I'm good. He's like, no, you don't understand. You got to watch this and you got to watch this. And his highs are really high, but admittedly, his lows are really low. You need to watch this. I'm like, I'm not going to watch that. I don't care.
What was one of the ones he...
I don't remember because I don't care.
Was it vampires?
Actually, it might have been.
No.
Or maybe that was one of the ones he said to avoid. But vampires did come up in the conversation, yes.
Yeah, avoid that.
But I don't remember which category it was.
Ghost of Mars.
Yeah, that came up. I don't remember what category.
Void.
But this is also, he's a good friend, but he rates movies very highly purely based on their visual aesthetic.
Okay. Doesn't take in the whole picture.
Doesn't he? Or it's like, well, the general idea is cool. Well, okay, yeah, but the general idea of Escape from New York is cool. Too bad the movie shits the bed.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. The movie sucks. No, it's a good movie. The idea is cool. That's fine. So is Avatar's general idea. Avatar sucks.
That's
Fuck
your one.
you, James
That's your
Cameron.
one.
There's my one.
That's your one.
You. A movie, like if I'm going to judge something purely based on its visual, it had better be a painting or some sort of drawing or sketch. You know those 3D chalk drawings people do on the sidewalk? Those are awesome.
Absolutely.
Because that's a purely visual medium. A movie is not. If your writing, directing, and acting blows, guess what? Your movie sucks. I don't care how it looks. Anyway.
Matrix 2 comes to mind.
Most of that didn't even look good.
The action is really cool.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
That's it.
Like if I'm working around the house or doing something, if I'm drawing or something, I want to watch something, occasionally look over, I'll throw in Matrix 2.
Sure. What about 3?
No.
But it's got the mechs.
I don't care. No.
Knuckle up.
It's a terrible movie. And don't even get me started on Revisited or Revolutions or whatever that was, the new one that
Is
came
that
out.
4 with Neil Patrick Harris?
Yeah, I couldn't even finish it.
I never started it.
I got about 10 minutes in. I was like, this sucks. I'm out.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, this sucks. I'm out. Let's get back to the monkey.
I think you're giving away content. All right, so Tevis, do you want me to summarize this film, or would you like to?
Go ahead.
So the monkey follows what would you call it? They never really go into detail, which is fine. That's not a complaint. That is just a statement of fact. It is one of those wind-up cymbal crashing monkeys, but it's not crashing cymbals. It's got a drum. But
yeah,
toy monkeys.
Yes.
But is it inherently evil? Is it possessed? Is it it's some sort of conduit of evil, but we don't really know how or why.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I don't know the proper terminology to call it.
Say supernatural.
Well, yeah, but
I mean that's really all we even get.
Evil supernatural wind-up monkey thing. And every time the key is turned and it plays the drum, people die. And it seems to so we were first introduced to it with surprise Adam Scott trying to return it because he mistakenly bought it thinking it would be a toy that his kids would like. Then he learned what it did. And he was like, well, this is no good. And then
Scott.
Most famously for Parks and Rec as Ben, but currently he's the main guy, I believe, is it Severance?
Severance, yeah.
Which I hear good things about, but I don't have Apple TV, and I probably never will.
Okay. No, I have never watched Parks and Rec and never watched Severance. So.
Adam Scott is a name, though, that people would be like, oh, shit, it's Adam Scott.
Okay.
Surprise Adam Scott.
Yeah.
And, the monkey kills people. Now, despite his best attempts to destroy it, the monkey, he disappears.
Yes.
Presumably killed by the monkey. And the monkey finds its way to his family, where his young twin sons find it, are introduced to it, get some people killed, learn that they got some people killed because of the monkey. They get rid of it, and then we follow the obnoxiously over the top bullied son Hal into adulthood, and we learn that he's just kind of a prick now, but not as much as his brother, whose name I don't remember. Ben,
I think
it's Ben.
Yeah.
As the monkey re-enters their lives and begins killing people, and Hal is on a desperate mission to find it, to stop the killings, and protect his son.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Also, the movie takes place during like his last week to spend time with his teenage son, because his baby mama and the baby mama's husband surprise Elijah Wood.
Yes.
Plan on Elijah Wood's character is going to fully adopt PD2 or whatever the hell his name was.
PD 2.0.
So, Hal was going to lose all of his rights or whatever. But that's the evil toy seems to stick around with this family and curse them at a generational level.
That's the gist.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
We'll start right at the beginning.
With Adam Scott?
Yes.
Okay.
When we get our first kill.
Can I pause?
Yes.
Because if you want to start at the beginning, I want to start at the beginning.
Okay.
I was starting to get hooked. I like Adam Scott. He comes in, he's disheveled, he's covered in blood, he is trying to desperately return or just get rid of this thing. And the shop owner's like, yeah, we don't take used toys or used things back, and he keeps calling it a toy, to which then Petey Sr. is like, don't call it that. It's not a toy. Don't call. And I'm going, okay, I'm digging this. Then we get to our first kill. Please continue.
I thought I was watching Final Destination.
That came up a lot with Anna and I.
And the first kill I was okay with. It was a little over the top with the harpoon gun.
And then
going through the guy.
When it winds itself back and pulls his intestines out. That's where, I'm not going to lie, that's kind of where this movie lost me. Because I went, okay.
I was like, okay, that's not awful, but
it's lame.
I knew it was going to get more over the top as it goes.
Yeah, we're setting the stage.
Yeah. And
the stage was set poorly. In my opinion, I was like, oh, well, this was lame.
Yeah.
And not like, well, it's not inventive enough, or it's not gory enough, or it's not what. No, it's just hokey.
Yeah.
And that's a word I'm going to use a lot. Hokey.
Absolutely.
This was like when it starts winding back, it starts pulling all the guy's guts out, and he and Adam Scott are just looking at each other like, oh my God, this is happening, and this is clearly supposed to be funny. Except it isn't.
Yes. There's a lot of that too.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah. And then he looks around and he sees that flamethrower.
And also, this pawn shop is just selling like a World War II surplus flamethrower.
Yeah, as you would.
As you do.
But then it cuts to him just screaming and hollering. Very Inglourious Bastards-esque is the feeling I got from him shooting that. And right there, I was like, ooh, I don't really like the direction that this is going. And we're 5 minutes in.
We don't even know the characters of this movie.
No, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't been introduced to the main characters, and I'm not even sure the title card had popped up yet.
I don't think it had.
And I was worried.
Now let's talk about the monkey. I'm sorry, were you?
No,
that was the opening.
That was the opening.
Let's talk about the monkey. Fantastic design.
Yes.
It looked great.
It looked creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy, but still like within the realm of possibility. Like, because you see some of those pictures of like your great grandparents' toys, and you're just like, oh my God, I wouldn't let that in my house.
No, nightmare fuel.
So you're like, I could still see where this is in the realm of reality, but like, you just look at it and you just, no, I don't like this.
Yeah. And I like the way the little the drumsticks would spin in his hand, and he would do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the design of the monkey is really cool.
Yeah. I didn't realize exactly how big it was until the end of the movie when we see Ben holding it. I was like, Jesus Christ, that thing's like 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah, it's huge.
I thought it was like, monkey. No, it's like monkey.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think they got it off the set of Nope.
He may have. Good Lord. And this monkey killed more people than that monkey.
Yeah, but he did it better.
Himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this monkey looked better.
I don't know. The one on Nope was pretty damn cool.
No, it was an adequately rendered CGI chimp.
But it looked good as adequately.
No, it looked adequate based off the term adequately rendered.
But this one
looked great.
Yeah, this one was really cool. As I was revisiting the story of the monkey.
Oh, sure.
Matthew Broderick was the one doing the audio book. And
he as Hal? Or just in general?
Just in general.
I could picture him. If this movie had come out in 97, he'd 100% have been Hal.
I can see that. Yeah.
And he'd have done well. Because I don't think he had caused that girl to die yet.
That was shortly after Ferris-Bueller, I thought.
Was it?
I believe so. I don't remember. But anyway.
Oh, I thought it was later than that.
There was... In the book, he's describing what the monkey looks like. And he's talking about his lips and his teeth. And he says that it reminded him of something inward from his father's past or whatever. But I'm just sitting in my office with my earbuds in, listening to this as I'm working. And then all of a sudden, Matthew Broderick is dropping the N-word in my ear. And I'm like, what in the hell?
Whoa! Everyone stop what you're doing.
I'm like, this is problematic. Okay.
Here's the thing, though. Stehpen King has never been shy of that word.
Oh, no. No, not at all. And I think he uses it as a way for his characters to be disliked. But at some point,
it gets a little much.
Yeah. Very much.
But no, I like the monkey.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Our co-main characters, Hal and his twin brother Ben. I don't like either of them. At all.
Not really.
Hal is not likable. I understand his general motive.
It's Bill. Hal and Bill.
Bill. That's right, Bill. Yeah. Thank you. I was close. I get Hal's general motive of like not having any friends and being that weirdo stranger because he's afraid whoever he's close to will be affected by this curse he has with the monkey, and he's trying to protect his son, so he chooses to abandon his son. And I'm like, yeah, but you're like, no, I'm protecting him from the evil. No, you're just abandoning your son. You're being a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're talking about him in adult form.
Yeah, well, at this moment, but
yeah,
just in general. I mean, that's what Hal is doing. You want to talk about Child Hal? Let's talk about Child Hal. What the fuck was Osgood Perkins' childhood? He must have been the single most bullied boy, past, present, or future. He is the Bret Hart of bullied children. Because no one ever has been bullied this much. It wasn't comical levels of bullying. It was so ridiculously over the top that I'm just watching this going, this can't happen. Not only would it not happen, it literally can't happen. He got jumped in the boys' restroom by like 7 girls, and they stole his pants. Then he comes home, and his mother ceases to notice that Hal does not have pants on. Also, this happened in the middle of the school. There was not a teacher, principal, faculty, staff, or friend that noticed Hal is in his tighty whities. This is not possible. And it's said with Hal being a child in the 90s. I'm a fucking child of the 90s. I could not have walked around sans pants and no one noticed. And then his brother's a little asshole.
Oh, I hate him.
And you
for the wrong reasons.
You hate him for the wrong reasons. He's not despicable or evil or unlikable. You're just like, this character sucks.
Yeah. He does suck.
You're not saying that guy sucks. You're saying this character sucks.
Yes.
As in, he was conceived and adapted and written and directed poorly.
Poorly.
I'm not complaining about the individual. I'm complaining about the production. And now you've done it wrong. And then he's just desperate for friends. So then he bullies his brother in an over-the-top fashion.
It definitely wore me the fuck out.
There has to be a deleted scene of Hal showing up to school, and then for apropos of nothing, him getting punched in the face by a teacher.
And the principal at the same time.
Yeah. Or like the principal got on his hands and knees behind Hal, and then the teacher shoved his ass over, and he goes ass over tea kettle because of the principal. That's the only way he could have been more bullied. You know, a well-done extreme example of film bullying? Carrie.
Yes.
That's done well. This isn't.
I agree.
So no, I don't like either of the kids, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I'm just, and then you're just at a certain point, you're like, fucking Hal. I get it. You're like 12. Fight someone.
Do something.
He's a child of the 90s. I'll tell you right now, he is spending every Monday night glued to the TV watching Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is 100% happening, and he 100% would have Luthez pressed one of those bitches in the bathroom and just started dropping. He'd have stomped a mud hole and walked it dry on somebody if he had been pushed this far.
Yeah, not one crotch chop. I
Bill,
mean, are you kidding me?
Bill would have eaten a stunner.
Yes.
It would have happened.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jesus Christ. Osgood Perkins. What is this? This sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, and then what? This is during their youth period, you get the kill of the
Hashtag
babysitter.
band name youth period.
Youth period. The teacher or their babysitter gets her head cut off at the sushi.
Yeah, at the sushi place.
Oh, what's the other ones?
Let me tell you my problem with this. We're talking about. Let's just talk about babysitter Rhonda or whatever her name was.
Okay.
They're at a goddamn hibachi grill. That's fine. And the guy's doing his tricks. Those tricks are cool. That's fine. And then with a flourish, he chops with his knife up into the air. And then you see the line form across her neck. And I went, oh man, he just cut her throat. Oh, that's brutal. Then her entire fucking head comes off. Like she had been standing in a particular laser grid guarded hallway in a Resident Evil mansion. Because the pause from when she's cut to when her head slowly slides off of her neck. And I just went, nope. No. I get those knives are crazy sharp. They're not, I'm going to, with flourish, cut through an entire neck and spine sharp.
Not a katana.
Right? Then, because this movie has to be so up its own ass, because it's written and directed by up his own ass Osgood Perkins, her head lands on the hibachi grill and starts cooking all the meat off her face. This is not cool, funny, believable,
Scary.
or scary or entertaining. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I'm surprised the chef just didn't add it into the mixture that he was doing. And
Yeah, used it as the base for his onion volcano.
yeah.
Or something. This movie's so ridiculous. But you're right. That was, in fact, the first kill.
Yeah. And then we get the mom.
Or I'm sorry. It's the second kill.
For the first one for the youth period.
For the youth period. And it sucks. Am I wrong?
No. When he initially did the slice and you see that line forming, I'm like, oh shit, and then the head slides off. I'm like, oh, okay.
And we've gone too far.
Yeah.
If we had actually, sometimes, actually most of the time, less is more. Do you hear that, ladies? Some less is more sometimes. I'm going to say that once and stop, because that's what I'm known for, the old one and done. I don't harp on things. I just list my grievance once, and I never talk about it again. That's why they call me the old one and done.
I'm going to just stop right there for a moment and call you out on some...
What do you mean? I'm the old one and done.
James Cameron.
I did it once, and now I'm done.
For every episode we've done.
I'm allotted a certain amount.
It's a fine size. Anyway.
Did you just say it's a fun size? Because fuck you, man. It's normal full-length size.
You'd get those at Halloween.
Fuck you, man. The old one and done. I don't harp on things. But really, think about it. Shut up.
I didn't say a single word.
So what we got was full-on decapitation into face cooking.
Yes.
If what we had gotten was a simple throat cut, followed by and you could act it up and maybe like the throat grab, and maybe she falls back in her chair, not like falls back in her chair and is impaled on the knife cart but just like freaking out, trying to hold the blood in and dies.
Yeah.
That would have been brutal, effective, believable, and I'd have been on board for it.
We're not done with the over the top, though.
Well, the one guy had all of his bowels removed by an automatic retracting harpoon.
Yes.
So we've already crossed that bridge.
No,
and then the monkey burned it down behind us.
We still have more that's way over the top.
Well, hold on. We're still we got off on a tangent. We'll get more into the kills. We're still talking about Hal and Bill. We talked about Hal. You want to talk about Bill? Because Bill sucks.
Yeah,
he's and would you say he is our primary human antagonist?
Correct.
Now, obviously, the primary antagonist is the monkey, but like most good stories, and Stephen King is very good at this, we typically have multiple antagonists.
Yes. And yeah, you're right. Stephen King is very good at this.
But Bill is our primary human antagonist. Bill is not an antagonist. Bill is a limp wiener that you just want to shake violently.
Yeah, his character is just one-sided.
And that one side is trash.
It is.
It's not good.
He's very much always just angry at his brother. Always just making fun of his brother. Always being, and not even in a clever way. He's just pussing at him, and I don't know. Every time that he talked, I was just like, shut up.
He has two emotions. Cartoonish douchebag or whiny bitch.
Yes.
You know what I don't want from my characters, period, let alone my human antagonists? Either of those.
Your characters, period?
Characters, comma, period.
Oh.
Okay. We're not entering our characters, period. We're still in our youth period.
Okay.
# band name. But like, Bill sucks.
Yeah.
And honestly, okay, how has he made a living? He's known in the town he grew up in as that weirdo pervert recluse who lives in like an abandoned hotel that he booby trapped for hashtag reasons. Check notes. Not explained.
Well, he's protecting himself from the wet bandits.
No, he was protecting himself like the character Morgan in Walking Dead when he was trying to clear out all the zombies.
Yeah.
That is a hot Walking Dead reference.
Morgan was probably one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, that's why he went on to be the main character of the spinoff show.
Yeah. When the first season ended and we never really got to revisit Morgan, I was like, where the hell's Morgan? I want to see more Morgan.
And what was it, Dwayne? His son?
I don't remember.
Well, remember, he went crazy because he lost his... Dwayne was the one who hit Rick in the face with a shovel when they first meet.
Oh, okay.
And then the whole thing was like one of the zombies that come out around the neighborhood is Morgan's wife / Dwayne's mom.
Yeah.
But Morgan can't bring himself to kill her. Because he could never bring himself to kill her, she ends up being the zombie that kills Dwayne. And that's when he snaps and goes on that killing spree.
Yeah. I do remember that.
That's good character work right there.
Absolutely. Morgan is fantastic.
Speaking of other things that have absolutely nothing to do with the monkey, good character work. Bill sucks. Like, he's just a ill-conceived character. You're not going, oh my God. You know who's a little douchebag that you want to throttle? Percy in Green Mile.
Oh, absolutely.
But you're just like, oh, Percy, he's such a little douchebag.
Yeah.
You're not complaining about him as a character. You're complaining about him as a person.
Yeah.
Because you believe him as a person. And you're like, this guy sucks. You're not going, oh, this character is awful.
Yeah. And then there's that moment where he tries to be nice to, what's the Cajun guy?
Dell. And you don't trust it.
There's a part of you that's like, I can't. I really would wish you would be nice to this guy, but you're just no. I don't trust it.
But it's borderline sinister at that point, and it's giving you the heebie-jeebies because you're like, something's going to happen because there's no reason a prick like Percy is just going to be nice like something. And he broke Dell's hand. There it is. So and then boom, there it is. And then he stomps Mr. Jangles, and there we're going.
There's nothing like that in this with Bill.
There's nothing.
He's just pure prick from the moment we meet him until the very, very end.
But not again.
And it's
not even prick. He's whiny douchebag.
And it's not even well done. And I don't even have that feeling of, gosh, I don't like this guy. Like you said, like you hate the character that's been written because it's so bad.
A good character in a movie, you will never reference as a character. You will reference them as a person.
Yes.
As soon as you start referencing someone as a character, that's because somewhere in the production, they've lost you. I talk about Quint like an actual goddamn shark boat captain.
It's because he was.
Because he was!
What are you talking about?
Dr. Hannibal Lecter is still out there!
Yeah, he is.
Right? Real characters make you believe.
Yes, they do. And these characters make you want to shut the movie off.
Yes, that is very accurate. The most believable character in this movie was actually over-the-top Elijah Wood. I was taking your power. Well, I didn't say you could take my power. It's too late. I already took it.
I actually liked him.
So did I.
But I don't know if it's because it's Elijah Wood or if it was from the character. I can't separate it.
He knew exactly what the job was and went full bore with it.
So good.
And kills it.
Yeah.
He's so funny. Best character in the movie.
Absolutely. I want more of him. Fast forward to the adult period.
I mean, I think we did like this. And okay. So at one point, so babysitter Rhonda, her stupid death.
Annie.
Whatever. I don't care. Then the mom gets killed. So Hal youth period Hal has enough of his brother, winds the monkey, and please kill Bill. That's who I want you to kill. Because they're under the belief that you could like a monkey's paw, you could make a wish.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the monkey kills indiscriminately. Or perceived to be indiscriminately, but like the monkey has its own will.
Yeah. And apparently it won't kill whoever wound the thing.
Which we don't even know if that's true.
Yeah.
That's just the going theory in the movie. But it doesn't kill Bill. It kills their mom.
Yeah. Aneurysm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ended up having what they called a boomerang aneurysm. This was a good death.
It was from what we got. Yeah. From the rest of it. Yeah.
Well, okay. It's brutal in its simplicity. It's believable. It gets a little too heavy on the gore. When blood I think at one point blood legitimately spurts out of her ear. That's we lost it. But as a whole,
yeah,
this at least was on the mark. It wasn't a bullseye, but it at least hit the target.
Yeah, and it wasn't played for laughs.
No, it was heartbreaking.
Yes.
So now, so then they get the youth period boys get adopted by their weird aunt and uncle. Then the uncle gets killed the next time the monkey is used. And so now they've been through so much death, and they realize it's because of the monkey. Bill breaks, and he never changes out of his funeral suit because he's like, as soon as I take it off, I'm just gonna have to put it back on for the next funeral. So I'll just never take it off. This is interesting. Now we're on to something. Then we cut to adult period Bill, where at some point he got over that and took the suit off, right? But we learn like he has the monkey in his possession. He found it and it returned to him or some bullshit. And he's been using it trying to kill Hal.
Yes.
But part of his spiral into becoming obsessed with the monkey again, from the closet, he got his child youth period funeral suit, made some alterations to it, and is once again wearing it. Except, despite his alterations, nothing fits. And he's still very clearly a grown man wearing a button-up shirt and tie and jacket made for a child. You know what looks really dumb?
This? Yeah.
You know what it would have worked? If we had been able to see Bill a little bit and see that maybe he and Hal got over it, maybe they didn't become as estranged, and now the obsession comes back, and we see Bill gravitate back towards funeral-esque black suits, but like appropriately sized adult suits.
Yeah.
That would be good character work.
I agree.
This is stupid.
This is dumb. Yeah, it's not.
This is Chris Farley, fat guy in a little coat.
Yeah, and it's hard to take him anywhere nearly serious.
Oh, no, hard, impossible, impossible, because he looks like shit.
Yes, with his haircut too. I'm like, what?
So now he acts like a whiny douche. He's only portrayed as a whiny douche, and he's dressed like an idiot. Bad guy. Watch out, Vader. Here comes Bill, whatever the hell his name is.
And he has to get the help of this kid to get the monkey.
Well, the monkey goes to this like metalhead like teenager whose dad also disappeared, which made Anna and I think that maybe the monkey targets a certain kind of person. But we learned that Bill has had like a wanted ad out. You know, I'm looking for my lost toy monkey. It's a just childhood relic, and you know, blah blah blah. They find he's like, hey, maybe this is that guy's monkey, and he'll give me some money.
Yeah.
So he didn't really like the kid. It came into the kid's life, and instead of using it, I think it's the monkey maybe intended. He sells it to Bill.
Yeah, but this kid plays more of a role in this than I think he needs to.
This kid is not good either.
No, and the haircut, he looks like that sheepdog from Looney Tunes.
Sam.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing?
He frequently beats the hell out of Wile E. Coyote, right?
Yes.
Or Ralph Coyote.
Yes.
Maybe the dog is Ralph.
Because
You
then
get my point.
Because then he tells that kid to make sure Petey comes, and he dresses up like a cop and breaks into their
Bill had
low-two
nothing to
room.
do with that. Bill had nothing to do with that. That was purely that kid trying. He is now obsessed, like Bill is, with the monkey.
Okay, that's
He's
right.
acting on his own to get the monkey.
You are correct.
Like Harlem Heat, I am correct.
But this whole thing was stupid.
Yeah,
I hated it. I hated the kid. I hated. Just throw that up. His death,
horrible. Hated it.
Is stupid as shit. With all the bees,
hornets,
bees,
and they all fly
wasps
into his mouth and down his throat. That's how he dies.
Like, is this Candyman?
Yeah, I thought I was watching like a Exorcist movie.
I'd rather watch Candyman.
Or like was it Amityville Horror?
Yeah.
With all the flies and stuff. Like, that's what I thought I was watching.
Yeah, it's so dumb. They go through that little bitty hole, the bullet hole in the window, and form a perfect. No, dumb. But it's not as dumb as the ant's death.
Okay, her falling into the fishing hooks was a good fake out.
Yeah, but when she stands up and you see him all in her face and she's like, I thought of Joe Pesci.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm like,
when his head's on fire.
And then she does it too when she gets her face on fire.
Yeah.
And she gets that same look on her face, like,
Okay.
I was waiting for her to turn into a skeleton for a few frames.
So when the ant dies, she's doing her hair, getting ready for bed. It's all up in curlers and hairspray. She hears a noise, gets the gun, goes downstairs into the basement, ends up being nothing. While walking back upstairs, the stairs give way, and she falls into a box of her deceased husband's fishing lures. And all the hooks are now sticking in her face as the camera goes in high and tight. Perfectly, just her face takes up the entire screen as she then, in a very Home Alone style, screams into the camera. Then she goes back upstairs. I guess she jumped the broken part.
Yeah. Like Pitfall. Jump on the alligator when its mouth is closed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets you right in the scrot.
I'm surprised that wasn't in this film.
Well, there's probably going to be a sequel. She takes the fishing hooks out, and then...
I don't remember.
I don't even remember. Her entire head goes up in flames in a perfect Ghost Rider fireball.
Yeah, because she goes downstairs to look at something on the stove.
Yeah.
For some... I can't remember because I'm trying to put this movie out of my head. But yeah.
Her head goes up in flames. Then, according to my notes here, hold on, let me find it. Aunt Ida doing her best Denethor. The former steward of Gondor. Because her entire head is engulfed in a perfect Ghost Rider flame, to which sends her running and screaming around the house, out of the house, down the porch, across the front yard.
Well, she steps into that flower pot or something.
Oh, God, there was a flower pot, I think.
Yeah.
Before she ultimately trips and stumbles and dies. Not from the fire, but from impaling herself on the house for sale wooden post holding the sign.
Stupid. It was so dumb.
So awful.
No part of it was I laughing. Like, no. There was nothing fun. It wasn't even like, that's pretty funny. It was just, what the hell?
It's so lame.
What is going on?
So lame. These were designed by a 13-year-old.
And then you get after the aftermath. I think Hal goes to the house.
Yeah, because Bill makes him.
Yeah. But then as Bill's coming out, or Hal's coming out, because the police are all there or something, but then there's that group of cheerleaders.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So it's never directly explained, but here was my take.
Well, I found out. Go ahead.
I want to see how close I am.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll put my water down. So Hal is there as the next of kin, looking over the remaining effects of his aunt. But he's there looking for the monkey.
Yeah.
And the real estate agent is walking him through the house because she has the keys.
That's right. That's this kill. Okay.
During this time, she explains how very suddenly people in this town are having outrageous fatal accidents. And it's become a thing within the town where it's almost expected at this point. And I think the town has taken on an almost hysteria of like, who's going to be next? How are they going to go? Like, they can't explain all these crazy accidents. They know something's not right. And it's almost like, this is what's putting our town on the map. Like, we're the crazy death town now. And it's like, oh, look, so they're bringing out her body. Woo! Like, almost like she's a celebrity because, Aunt Ida is now a member of the Crazy Death Club. That is how I took this. So, like, the cheerleaders going by are like, yeah, there she is. Woo! Go, whatever the hell this town's name is. Like, that's what we do now. We just die inexplicably, I guess. How close am I?
Well, I looked it up as far as what they were supposed to represent because I was just like, this is stupid. Like, I don't.
Oh, you mean not like in movie? Like,
Yeah,
what are they? You mean
world.
like, what is their greater purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
And from what I read,
is this gonna make me mad?
Probably because it made me mad because I'm like, that's so. Nah. It's supposed to represent us as the audience who are watching horror movies, who enjoy watching horror movies.
Sure.
And cheer at these deaths.
Ah.
And I'm like, that's because at no point it should have been mentioned, that, yeah, there's been deaths all over town and people are gathering outside as they wheel the bodies out because that's part of our popularity.
It's what we're doing now. Yeah.
But it's just there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just dropped in for no reason, it felt like, to me.
Yeah. And then, of course, the real estate agent opens a closet door to which a loaded shotgun is primed and ready and falls and discharges. And explodes.
I thought I was watching Saving Private Ryan.
Into a red mist. Yeah, but at least those people got blown up by tanks.
Yes. And the one with the sticky bomb. And,
yeah. She was the soldier with the sticky bomb.
Yeah.
Because she just red mists. And I'm like, that's not even okay. That's okay.
And Hal is standing there covered in blood.
Again.
And he's just like, oh my God. Takes his glasses off or whatever and is like, oh, I'm okay. This is not okay. I'm like, shut up. You just watched a woman explode into pieces. Like, and you're just...
I don't even know if into pieces is correct. I think she just mystified.
Yeah, it's now. And I know his reaction is supposed to come off as funny, but it doesn't. Her exploding like that is supposed to come off as funny, but it doesn't. There is not one single thing in this movie that I was like, hey, that's kind of humorous.
No. And the next death is even worse. He and PD2 are at the hotel, and the pool gets electrified. And the pretty lady dives in, and as soon as her diving fingers touch the electrified water, once again, she explodes. And an entire severed leg flies at Hal, and he like ducks it. He's like, oh my God. And I'm like, that's not even how that works.
I forgot about that one.
I hate everything.
I forgot about that one.
Am I wrong?
No.
She, as soon as her fingertips touch the electrified water, it's like she had a sticky bomb attached to her. She just explodes.
It's dumb.
It's so dumb. I'm waiting to hear Osgood. It's like, well, did you hear that interview Osgood Perkins did where he was like, haha, I made this because I hate the horror genre and I hate horror genre fans. You're all idiots. You thought that was good. You're a bunch of morons. Because you would have to be a complete moron to derive any pleasure from this. Any entertainment, any enjoyment, any satisfaction. You have to be a real special kind of dumb.
So the other death that we get is Bill.
Yes. He gets Rube Goldberged.
Thank you. Yes.
Only way you can put that.
Yeah. But
to which then a cannon shoots a bowling ball and decapitates him, right?
Yeah, and sticks in the wall, and his face is just. But Bill and Hal have kind of a moment where they're connecting, but they're trying to have a moment where they're connecting, and in the story they do,
right?
But as me as a viewer, I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't give a shit that if they reconnect. I don't give a shit if they don't. I don't give a shit if Hal dies. I don't give a shit if Bill dies. I don't care if that entire building collapses and takes all three of them out. Because I don't care about these characters.
No.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Did you notice the bowling ball that killed?
Had her the name on it?
It was their mom's bowling ball.
Yeah.
Which Hal had the dream of killing his brother with that bowling ball.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And he dies in pretty much the same fashion, because in the dream, Hal crushes Bill's head with it, and then in reality, the cannon, or whatever cannon-like apparatus, blasts the ball through his head.
Genius foreshadowing.
Oh, I didn't know how that works. So Bill at one point gets real pissed before he actually the reason he gets murdered. He ends up having enough and screams and yells and curses at the monkey and threatens the monkey and tries to break the monkey. And then the monkey drums its little monkey heart out, which pretty much causes this entire town to suffer an apocalyptic event.
Yes.
Where was I even going with this? Where was I going with that?
I have no idea.
Oh, but that's...
You derailed.
This movie will do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I got nothing.
Do you have a moment?
This movie gave me a moment.
But no, the monkey goes drum happy, and like planes are falling from the sky.
Well, because remember the town offered skydiving.
Yeah.
And they're like, some people get married doing that. That seems weird. And then the newlywed couple crashes through the ceiling.
Yes.
And this whole town basically like goes to shit.
Yeah, there's a woman running with a baby stroller on fire.
Yeah, but also this movie. So when the youth period is set in the 90s, the adult period is set present day. This woman is pushing like a 1920s pram. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I couldn't tell because of the fire.
But yeah, but the baby in the pram, you can't see the baby, but you just see the flames, and the woman is just nonsensically still pushing it while running and screaming for reasons.
It's supposed to be funny, Jake.
I don't think
It's comic.
No, I don't think it is.
It's comedy. It's comedy gold.
And then we see the helicopter crash into something, and then there's the school bus of all the cheerleaders, and then the semi-truck goes by and kills all of them.
You're missing the best part.
What would that be?
When they're stopped at the stoplight?
No. You shut your whore mouth. Shut your whore mouth. I want to talk about that. We're not there. No. No. You don't get to just step on my shit. You don't get to rain on my parade. You don't get to light my babies on fire. You can fuck right off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there something else you'd like to talk about the end of this film?
So, watching this movie with my wife.
My wife.
I told her from the beginning. I said, what are the odds this movie opens with Satan making a ham and cheese sandwich in someone's kitchen? Like Longlegs did. Like, what are the odds? It's just gonna fucking spoil all the tension and suspense and just ruin it. Right? This movie doesn't do that. Apparently he listened to our episode and was like, I don't want to make that mistake again.
Yeah.
So you would think. Throughout the movie, it's read 2 or 3 times. The biblical quote, like I was watching fucking Tombstone. And Jesus Christ, I wish I had been watching fucking Tombstone. Am I wrong?
No. Oh, no.
Tevis.
I would have rather watched Kill Bill.
You can watch either The Monkey or Tombstone. We only have time for one. Every time.
I'll take that. Thank you.
And they're like, behold the pale horse, and the man who sits upon it is death. 2 or 3 times. They say this throughout the movie. And at one point, I believe after the second time it was referenced, I turned to Anna and I said, you don't think, like, he's gonna long legs this up, do you? She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, remember, like, the devil was in her kitchen, was like, we need more tuna fish. You don't think we're actually gonna see the man on the pale horse, right? Like, surely not. That would be ridiculous. Movie ends. Hal and PD2 they've got the monkey, they've got the key separated from it. The plan is they're essentially gonna just be the guardians of the monkey. They're gonna keep it close. They're going to embrace it. Because if they do that, they can guarantee no one uses it. And you know what? I follow that logic. I'm with that. And so now they are embracing this curse to prevent it from hurting them or anyone else. And the town is in full apocalypse mode, and it's real dumb. And they pull up to one of those flashing yellow, 4-way stops. And they stop. And then we see them both kind of look to the left. And
Unlike Dr. Loomis.
Unlike Dr. Loomis. Movie would have been a lot shorter. And, or if the police had just been like, hey, isn't that marked, reported, stolen asylum car? We should look into that. Actually, I want to talk about that for a rabbit hole. My buddy who loves all the John Carpenter movies.
Yes.
He and I joke all the time about Halloween now, ever since we did it for the episode. And all those iconic shots of, like, Laurie looks out the window and there's Michael, like, standing behind the hedge or, like, standing behind the flapping sheets and shit, right?
Jerking it.
Well, not that we see.
Yeah.
Now, from Laurie's point of view, that's fairly suspenseful and kind of, like, thrilling, like, oh my God, what's going on? You know what's really, really stupid? when you think about those moments from literally any other point of view that someone definitely has of that moment. Hey, John, who is that giant guy in our laundry? What the hell is he doing? I don't know, honey. I'll call the police. Like, you see that guy standing by the hedges? I think he's staring at those girls down the sidewalk. Should we call somebody? No, it's probably just a Halloween prank. But like, they're just looking at like the open-assed flap jumpsuit of Michael Myers, just like, you know, here from Laurie's point of view. Ooh, that's spooky. Oh, wait, from literally anyone else's point of view. Oh, wait.
Look at that scary back.
What the hell is that guy doing? What an idiot. That's not scary at all. It's just someone going, who's in our laundry? I'm going to have to wash those sheets again. Now, Petey and Hal look to the left. And following the proper rules of the road, which you have to respect a good driver.
Yeah, especially during the apocalypse.
Literal.
Hang on. Literal fucking death.
Literal fucking death rides by on his pale horse and just turns and looks at our guys in the car and then just like fucks off into the distance. Literal death makes an appearance in this godforsaken movie. You know what Osgood Perkins likes to do? Ham-fist supernatural beings into his film in stupid ways.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, okay, so we got the devil in the last one. We got death here. Is the next one you're gonna throw something else in there just because? Like, is this a trilogy that you're doing?
Who's even next?
The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse or something?
That was one of them!
Yeah, I mean the rest of them.
Yeah, the other like, three show up.
Yeah, war and...
Pestilence.
Yeah.
Famine.
Famine, okay.
The one you know the least about.
Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah. I like my french fries.
We got cold pizza upstairs too.
I know.
Waiting for us.
Oh, hurry this up.
Literal death rides by. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, and he gives him a look like, he gives Bill or Hal a look like, why the hell am I so busy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting. Personally, I was waiting for him to have a cowboy hat. I'm like, gentlemen, I was waiting for him to hat tip. I really was. It's so stupid. I hated it. Hated it. Actually, when it happened, I was like, wait. Oh my God, something's about to happen that's going to piss me off. It's going to be the pale horse. They've referenced it too many times. Our characters are looking off screen. Then the horse rides into screen. I got so angry. I leapt from the couch and was storming out of the room to stop watching. And I've had to pause it and like drag me back.
Kicking and screaming.
I was so fed up with what I was seeing. That was the last straw.
Yeah.
And I stormed out of my own living room.
There was both of those. The teenagers dying by the semi truck going by.
That was that was like a hard eye roll.
Yeah.
But I hadn't just quit.
And the death thing, I was just like, God, really? This is so terrible.
Now, I was describing how I had watched this. Tevis, you had mentioned something to me, which we weren't supposed to, but it was too good not to bring up, about how you had watched this. And that you had decided to watch this with the future ex-Mrs. Tevis. To which I believe you did, I had mentioned, did you watch that or a different movie? I can't remember what the other movie was. And you were like, no, we watched The Monkey. And I said, oh, you didn't want to. Oh, it was, I had asked if you had watched They Live, I think.
Yes.
And you were like, no. You said, no, you watched The Monkey. And I was like, oh, you haven't been dating long enough to like test the relationship yet. How did you respond to that?
Well, you know that I got the flu from watching this movie.
No, wait, that does ring a bell. Yeah.
I don't remember. How did I respond to that?
You responded with, "Oh, I think I did."
Oh, that's right.
So I was like, "Oh, you watched The Monkey instead of They Live. You're not ready to test the relationship because you guys haven't been together that long yet." And you were like, "Oh, I think I did."
Yeah, that is no shit. Yeah, as I was watching this movie, I could just feel like I was hotter. You know, my head was a little warm.
Yeah,
but I was getting cold.
Oh,
and I was like, I don't know if I feel the best. And both of us, after watching this movie, I got the flu-like symptoms. She got a massive migraine. And our weekend was ruined. Ruined!
This movie ruined your entire weekend together.
Yes. Yeah, no shit, it did. And we watched it Saturday afternoon. I didn't get over it until late Monday afternoon. So this movie ruined my entire weekend and my first day back to work.
And you know that this movie was the cause.
100%.
That
100%.
That is fact. That is provable fact.
Yeah.
He went to the doctor and they're like, "You watched a shitty movie, didn't you?"
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if I feel like shit. And you're like, you're not the first one. Did you watch The Monkey? I did.
We've been having more and more cases.
Yeah. I'll send your prescription into...
It's like in Jumanji when people kept showing up at the ER with those horrendous wasp stings. And they're like, what the hell is this? And why does it keep coming up?
Oh.
Are we there?
We're there.
We're there. So
I am really curious to see what ratings you have.
All right. Well,
because I didn't look.
Ratings. IMDb gives The Monkey a 5.9.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes giving it a 77%.
Too high.
For a grand total of 136.
Too high.
77's too high.
Too high. And I'm talking to IMDb.
Sorry, I thought death was coming by.
Yeah. No, that's just the devil.
Guys, we're out of milk. Pay some bills, you dick. All right. Reviews.
Yes.
Ebert.com.
Hang on. Okay.
Let me know when you're thoroughly prepared.
Go ahead.
The Monkey contains some of his, being Osgood Perkins, some of his most striking imagery shot with malice. 3 out of 4 stars.
I knew it. I'm surprised they didn't go just full down on it.
They eat corn on the cob the long way.
They're not afraid to eat a banana in public.
Why are they double fisting corn dog? Obviously, that's how people eat corn dogs. The Guardian. Writer-director Osgood Perkins made one of the 21st century's best horror films last year. And now, he's made another. 5 stars.
I quit.
Perfect 5. Which does beg the question, what are we missing? What do we not get?
I don't get it. I don't. I have no idea.
In no world.
No, this is not maybe 5 stars out of 15. This is not. No.
So wait, following that logic, you believe IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes should be in like the 3/30s?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I enjoyed Joe Dirt more than this.
I think I did too, honestly.
I almost enjoyed Star Wars Holiday. I can't finish that sentence.
Whoa. Let's not be hasty. Let's not get too hyperbolic here. We don't have any teams playing in the Hyper Bowl this year. Let's calm down.
But no, that is an accurate statement. I enjoyed Joe Dirt way more.
If you were to ask Jake, would you rather watch The Monkey again or Joe Dirt again? I'm watching Joe Dirt again.
Absolutely.
Without doubt. I despised this.
I did too.
Well, I'm glad you...
I'm not the only one.
You mean future ex-Mrs. Tevis wasn't?
After it was over, I looked over at her, she looked at me, and I was like, well, what'd you think? She's like, that was dumb. And I was like, yeah.
Well,
I was kind of afraid because she got up and she started...
she was going to leave your life.
She was grabbing her stuff off the counter.
She was getting her shit from the bathroom.
She wouldn't look me in the eye. It's like I cheated on her or something.
She goes for the door, just hits you with a lose my number, goes to her car. Well, can I one up her final thoughts?
Absolutely.
So when Anna watches these movies with me, because she's pretty much as much a part of the show as we are, right? I'll ask her much in the same way I'll ask you. I'll be like, so, hun, what are your final thoughts? She hit me with this, and I wasn't ready for it. She was really excited to watch The Monkey. Like, she thought it was going to be hot fire. She loves horror movies. She wanted to see this. She hit me with, this movie is a wet fart. You're expecting one thing, but what you get is something that no one enjoys. End quote.
That's amazing. I love it. It's so accurate. Did I tell the story about when I shit my pants on the truck?
Yeah.
At work? Did I tell it on air?
I think you did.
Okay. I enjoyed that moment more than watching The Monkey.
I enjoyed your telling of the story multiple times than this movie.
Oh.
Yeah, that was her final thoughts.
That I can't top that.
There you go.
So,
all right. So, Tevis, what is your favorite part of this movie?
The more I was thinking about this, I did say something incorrect. I said I did not find anything in this movie humorous.
Okay.
I forgot. There was one moment I got a little chuckle. It was at the babysitter's funeral when the priest comes up.
Oh, yeah, the priest.
And he gets up in the mic and he looks out at the crowd and he just kind of goes, oh, fuck. And that was it. I got a little bit of a chuckle out of that. That was my favorite part.
Okay.
That little bit of a moment. And honestly, I don't have that written down in my notes because it's blank.
N.A.
And that was, I just thought of that a little bit ago. So it's like, oh, I put that there. Otherwise, nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe the monkey design.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What's your favorite part of this movie?
It would have to be the monkey itself. Only good thing about this movie. It looks perfect. The drum and the spinning of the drumstick is great because it looks cool. It's a neat function for the toy to have, but it also like the one thing that builds tension until you realize it's going to lead to something stupid, and then it stops building tension. But in theory, if this movie had been even decent, it would build tension.
Yes.
So it would be the monkey itself.
Okay.
Least favorite.
Can I just say movie?
Yep.
Every other part of this movie. And
well, except Elijah Wood.
Except Elijah Wood. Yeah, that's true too. But no, I'm okay. I'm going to get specific. Actually.
Okay.
It's got to be PD2.
Sure.
He's annoying. I don't enjoy the moment he comes into the picture. It totally just went way more downhill for me than it was already.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, he sucked. He sucked as a character. Worse than the youth period boys.
Okay.
What's your worst part?
I just say movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. No, if we're gonna narrow it down, it's Hal and Bill, young and old. Hate them. I hate these characters. To say they're one-dimensional is a disservice to one dimension, right? Like they're just the whole concept, their writing, their portrayal, just everything about them is deplorable, and I hate it, and I hate them, and I hate Osgood Perkins. I kind of hate Theo James. I'm not totally sure it's his fault, but he's catching shrapnel from it.
Yeah.
You know how I am about my characters.
Absolutely, yeah. You need them. You need good characters. Otherwise, you don't have a connection.
Do you have any awards?
Not really.
No. Although
no, actually, I don't.
I if I could give the McCready hat award, it's not a hat, but if we could just for general like costuming or apparel, if we can give it to a child suit wearing adult Bill, because it looks so bad.
Yeah.
It's
maybe. I mean, could we do that for that kid's hair? The punk rocker kid's hair, the metalhead's hair.
I don't know. Hold on, do we have a hair award?
No, we don't.
But yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. That's fine.
It's head covering.
Yes, it is.
So, but yeah, that's my award for.
I'm like, I got nothing else.
Me either.
There's nothing in this movie that's even Shelley Duvall levels of fine.
No, and that's the one that's on the top of my list. So every time that's the one I want to fill out all the time, and there's nothing.
Not a thing.
Nope. Prop?
Monkey.
Yeah, same.
Granted, if you were like, well, that's the easy one, well, then the second pick would be the lowest bowling ball.
Yeah, I guess. That's the only other one I can think. I mean, maybe the prosthetic leg of the no.
But no, it's the monkey.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I have as well.
Final thoughts?
Well, I'm not going to be able to come close to Anna's.
That's true.
Have you ever watched the adaptation of Stephen King's The Lawnmower Man?
I've heard of it. I don't believe I've seen it.
He hated it so much, he had his name removed from it.
He filed a lawsuit to get his name.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Yes.
Okay, I've heard of the lawsuit and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I were him, I would do the same with this movie. It does follow the book slightly. There are moments But a lot of it is Osgood Perkins. Majority of it is Osgood Perkins. And when I was watching Longlegs, even though the story kind of lost me a little bit and I didn't really enjoy that part of it, I enjoyed the Longlegs character and I enjoyed some of the shots that Osgood Perkins did in that movie. I didn't enjoy anything in this movie. I didn't laugh at all, except for that one little chuckle, like a little. There was no horror movie to this horror movie. Everything just seemed like everything had to be ratcheted up to 10. Everything, the characters, the kills, nothing felt enjoyable. I don't even know. This movie has me so fucked up. Like
how so?
How's it got me fucked up?
Yeah.
Well, it gave me the flu for 3 days. And just going back and thinking about this movie, it hurts me. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. There's not one redeeming quality in this whole entire piece of trash.
No.
And the fact that some bitch at the Guardian gave it a 5, and then Ebert was like, oh yeah, Ebert.com, sorry. I don't know what I'm missing. I want someone to explain it to me like I was a child. But no, this movie sucks. It's not worth the ticket price. There's so many better, and I would rather watch Maximum Overdrive than this. At least it has full soundtrack.
Oh, best soundtrack in a film.
And Emilio Estevez. So there's 2 good things and the design of that fucking semi-truck with the big goblin on the front. That's cool as shit. But no, stay clear of this. Watch Maximum Overdrive. Fucking watch Christine. Anything else?
The Langoliers.
What? I enjoyed the Langoliers more than this. Bronson Pinchot, hell yeah.
I think I did too.
Because it was so bad, it was funny. Like the Langolier creatures look awful.
Yeah.
And it's laughably awful. I laughed more times at that than I did this, and it was trying to make me laugh. No, you are correct. Osgood Perkins sucks.
Do it. Join the dark side and we shall rule the galaxy.
So no, go ahead. Your turn.
Final thoughts on 2025's The Monkey. This might come as a shocker. I do not believe this film is worth the ticket price, Tevis.
What?
Why? I paid $5.99 to rent this piece of shit.
What?
And I kind of want my money back.
It was on Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
Oh, I thought you said you had Hulu.
No, we don't have Hulu.
Well, if you paid $7.99, you would have got Hulu for a month.
Yeah, but then I have to have Hulu for a month.
Yeah, but at least you could watch something else. Halfway enjoyable.
Bet I couldn't.
Shogun's on there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, it's too late now. No, because if I had done it, I would have watched this on Hulu, got so pissed, and I'd have canceled it immediately and never got a chance to watch Shogun or anything else. And they were like, well, sir, you just have to wait for your subscription to end. I'd be like, listen, you bitch! You take this shit off my television this instant!
Why are you wanting to cancel your service? Osgood Perkins.
I watched The Monkey. They're like, oh, we've been getting a lot of that recently. Would you just like a refund of your purchase and we'll give you a month of Hulu for $1.99? Yes! Deal! This movie is so just terrible in every measurable metric. There is not a single redeeming quality at all. It's so bad. Not so bad it's good. So bad it will make you turn off your television.
Oh yeah, if I was watching it with her and we didn't have to watch it for the show,
You'd have stopped it.
We'd have stopped it.
Had you and I gone to the theater, we'd have left.
Absolutely.
We'd have snuck into a different theater.
100%.
Plus, I would have needed more popcorn, and I would have spilled mine. And probably, I would have thrown it in a rage. I'm gonna step onto some thin ice.
Oh, okay.
If I may.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's talk about Osgood Perkins. We talked about it with long legs, okay? Correct me if I get it backwards. I understand his father died of some sort of AIDS-related illness. I understand that his mother passed during the 9/11 incident.
Correct.
My heart breaks for him. That's horrible. Either one of those things by themselves is horrible. Both of them is... I can't say I can imagine or I can understand, because I can't. It's truly that terrible. Jesus Christ, go to therapy, brother. Please. Please. Because I understand you're using these movies as an outlet to help process thoughts and feelings.
As most artists do.
Stop. Get actual help for yourself and stop self-medicating by making movies for me. Because the movies are terrible. Terrible. Stop doing this to people. I want you to get help, but I want you to get real help. This is just the worst. I still think it might be slightly better than Long Legs, though.
Oh, absolutely not.
I hate Nicolas Cage. Hate him. And his performance as Long Legs is irritating.
I loved it.
No, it's turn the TV off irritating. So no, I'm going to now slowly try to not... I'm going to make my way off the thin ice. But that's what these are. His movies are his therapy sessions. They can't be doing him any favors. They're not doing the viewing audience any favors. Who is this helping?
Not me.
Not me. Apparently The Guardian.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
And Ebert.com.
Ebert.com. But that being a separate... That just set that to the side. This is awful. You know... I was reading one of the comments in one of the more recent drops we had, and the question was asking about, like, who do you think is the most, or one of the most consistent filmmakers?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
I did.
Well, I got one. Osgood Perkins is pretty fucking consistent because he's terrible at everything. That's consistency. Yep. If you step up to the plate and you strike out every single time, that's a perfect record.
At least he's consistent.
At least he's consistent, boys. Osgood Perkins is consistent. Hey, you want to go watch this movie? Sure. Who is Osgood Perkins? Done. Pass. And apparently he was Uncle Chip in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Nope. One and done. I didn't need this one to make me never watch an Osgood Perkins movie again. Now that I've doubled down, I've double dipped, I'm never watching an Osgood Perkins movie again.
Maybe.
I will kill you. I don't know if I can say that on the internet. I will end your life.
There's another one of his movies in the hat.
No, there isn't.
There is.
No, there isn't. What is it?
Gretel and Hansel.
The hell is that? I understand that the old Mother Goose. I'm not an idiot. The hell is Gretel and Hansel?
Based off of that.
He just retold Hansel and Gretel in some stupid fashion?
Yeah.
Is it the one with Jeremy Renner?
No.
Okay.
But it's different. It's Gretel and Hansel, not Hansel and Gretel.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
But it's like the candy house and the witch and all that?
I think the death might make an appearance in it.
Oh, 100%. Or some sort of...
Famine.
This is the one Famine shows up in, yeah.
No, I have no other Osgood Perkins movies in the hat.
I will choke you. I will just...
But it says it's a fantasy horror movie, so it might be cool.
Bet it's not.
Okay.
And I have evidence to back up that claim.
We'll see.
You know, you get kicked in the balls once, and that's really painful. And then someone says, no, you just had a bad experience. Let's try it again. Then you get kicked in the balls twice. And guess what? It was really painful. You know what I don't need? A third demonstration.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got it.
Yeah, me too.
So let's talk about this October marathon, Tevis.
Yes, let's. Been kind of...
We are 0 for 3 for movies worth the ticket price. We are also 0 for 3 for movies that are goddamn scary.
This much is true as well.
So this leads me to my next question for you. How are we ending October? What is our final horror movie?
Well, I have a surprise.
Okay.
We are
Is Osgood Perkins here?
It's Gretel and Hansel. No.
I'm going to beat you to death with this light.
Let me look something up because I believe the movie that we're going to do is directed by... Oh, I think I know who it is, but I want to make double sure. Okay. Paul Anderson.
Wait. Which Paul Anderson? Like Paul Anderson? Or Paul initial Anderson?
Like Paul Anderson. I'm going through his filmography right now. Oh, Resident Evil.
That's Paul W.S. Anderson, is it not?
Yeah, it's Paul W.S. Anderson.
Fuck!
So yeah, he did Mortal Kombat, did Soldier with Kurt Russell, Alien vs. Predator, the Resident Evil trash, Pompeii. Have you ever watched Pompeii? That's god awful.
I haven't.
Monster Hunter?
No.
But he has one gem. Actually, there's a couple in there that I actually enjoy. I enjoy Mortal Kombat. Alien vs. Predator is dumb, but it's fun.
We were talking about this, like movies that you thought you enjoyed, and then you realize you actually don't enjoy the movie at all, but you like one person's performance that makes you come back. And I was like, oh yeah, like Die Hard. You're just there for Hans Gruber, right? Mortal Kombat, you're there for Shang Tsung.
Absolutely.
If he wasn't in it, Mortal Kombat would be borderline unwatchable.
100%.
And I like Mortal Kombat.
He did a movie with Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne, Oscar Isaacs.
That's a good cast. Okay.
And Jolie Richardson.
Who is that?
She's that one from The Patriot who...
Chesty LaRue?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm interested.
The sister lover, brother humper thing. The one that, Mel Gibson killed his wife so that he could be with.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Mel Gibson's character.
No, whoa. That
very terrible movie.
That did not happen, and that is not a terrible
That movie
movie.
is hot trash.
You are hot
That
trash.
movie is hot
I'm not
trash.
getting back into the Patriot with you again.
Anyway,
We're John Hammond and Dennis Nedry talking about money. I will not get drawn into another financial debate with you, Dennis. I simply will not.
So in 1997, he released a science fiction horror film called Event Horizon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was him.
Yes.
Okay. I have not seen this movie.
That's awesome. I like that.
You have, I take it?
I have.
Okay.
Multiple times. I went to the theater and watched it.
Okay. Well, with that cast, yeah, I get it.
Hell yeah. So we're going to be doing Event Horizon next week.
Interesting. Okay.
I think it's on Hulu.
It's not. Actually, it might be. I don't know. I'm still not getting Hulu back. I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Event Horizon. The Patriot.
So,
Jolie Richardson.
I have two more reasons to
Jason
watch this
Isaacs,
movie.
not Oscar Isaacs. I think I said Oscar Isaacs.
No, I thought you said Jason Isaacs.
I don't remember, but I feel like I said
You're
Oscar
not
Isaacs.
me.
But anyway, it's Jason Isaacs.
Can we just talk about the horror genre for a second?
Yeah.
Maybe I should save this for next episode when we wrap up. But I was really after the monkey, really like on my mind. The horror genre is a joke. It is trash. Like sweeping across the board garbage. I don't like horror movies. It's not my thing. Now I'm really understanding why. They're bad movies.
No, what we had watched is bad.
Yeah, but the best horror movies are fine, adequate, serviceable at best. It's what they are. That is what you can hope to strive for when you watch a horror movie. That's it. And 99% of it is garbage.
Well, maybe you'll change your mind with Event Horizon.
On the whole genre, probably not. Do you know what kind of movie? If Event Horizon was the kind of movie that would change my mind on an entire genre of film, I would have probably seen it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to change your mind on the whole genre. But
Because here's the thing. The movies that you're like, oh man, no, this is a classic horror movie, that's a classic horror movie. No, they're probably thrillers. Because thrillers is a fantastic genre.
yes, it is.
Horror is garbage.
I still love me some horror.
No, I can't. Why?
It's fun to get scared.
Cool. When was the last time you got scared? Has it been this month?
No, I watched a movie on Netflix, The Ritual.
Okay.
That one was really, really good.
Sure.
I enjoyed that. There was moments in that I just like.
Then why didn't we fucking watch that?
Because it's on the Netflix.
I have Netflix.
I don't.
Me and Steve are like this.
Plus, I wanted to watch some movies that I have not watched before. And try to go through the John Carpenter.
Let's talk about another genre of film that just does not pay dividends. Horror genre trash. The entire genre of films neither of us have ever seen for the show, trash, has never paid dividends. Awful every single time.
Are you sure?
Last Voyage of the Demeter,
Trash.
Long Legs, The Monkey,
They Live. Escape from New York.
Escape from New York.
Oh. Okay.
I'm Garth on the hood of the car. Well, go then.
I'm going.
Am I wrong? We are at a perfect score. We have a perfect record for choosing movies that we're like, oh yeah, we've never seen that. There's a reason we never saw it. It's horrible.
Well, we'll find out what you think of this one because you have never seen this.
Correct.
So.
I've never seen Event Horizon. I know it as the Warhammer movie, which I think we've talked about in previous episodes.
No.
Pretty sure we have.
Probably.
Where a lot of people consider this to be like a Warhammer movie, like Warhammer 40K specifically, in that like when mankind developed space travel to the point that they could go into like hyperspace, right? They could go faster than light and do that intergalactic travel, right?
Yeah.
Well, the way it's done in 40K is the ships end up tearing a rift through space and time. They go through the rift and then, come out the other side all the way across on the other end of the universe or whatever, right? We'll come to find out that rift sends them through hell itself. So those first ships that took those experimental voyages didn't turn out real great for them. So then they developed what they call the Geller shields, and that's just a magical shield that goes around the ship to prevent the evils of hell from getting in.
Oh, nice.
And not just like demons, but even just like the crew losing their minds from being in hell.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, no, this movie is just one of those early ships experimenting with that travel.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
And that's pretty much all I know about this movie.
Okay. Well, we'll see what you think.
And that'll be our actual Halloween episode. Also, my birthday episode, my birthday week episode was the goddamn monkey. Happy birthday to me. I had a birthday where I was gifted a dead bird in a sandwich bag. I've had birthdays where my parents forgot, and I was a teenager, and my parents forgot it was my birthday, and by the time they remembered, they were like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot was their explanation. Not that they were busy or that they were setting up a party after the fact. No, they just flat out told me to my face that they forgot my birthday. Not that they forgot what day it was. They just forgot that day corresponded with the birth of me. And this is still arguably the worst birthday I've ever had. I unwrapped a dead bird in a sandwich bag. And that was gifted to me by a relative. An immediate family relative at that. And this still beat it. People are like, Jake, why don't you ever talk about your birthday? Why don't you like your birthday? I have a thing with my birthday. Because usually it sucks. Now, granted, it's a lot better because Anna works really hard to try to make my birthday not suck because she knows how shitty my birthdays have been. Historically. If we could just collectively forget the day I was born, I would probably be better off. Right? Because it's dead birds, and my general existence being forgotten, and Osgood Perkins is the monkey. So now, for our Halloween episode, Event Horizon had better step up to the plate, or this is a wasted October.
Yes, I'd hate to go 0-4.
If you go 0-4, I pick the movies next year.
That would be all right.
You get nothing. You lose. Get out. That being said, Tevis, anything you want to add?
No. This movie gave me the flu.
Put that on the box art. This movie gave me the flu. Tevis ticket price. This movie was worse than a gifted dead bird. This movie is a wet fart. You expect one thing, but what you get is something no one enjoys. Podcast mom.
I enjoyed shitting my pants in the back of a Frito-Lay truck more than this movie.
I thought you were in the driver's seat.
No, I was in the back. I had the boxes all loaded up on the dolly because I was getting ready to go into the store. And I wasn't feeling great, and I revved back on that, and you don't have it when you don't have a gallbladder, you lose some control, and I just it was like, well, crap.
Well, crap, indeed. All right, everyone. Woo! Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the channel based on however it is you're taking the media in. If you're Spotify or YouTube or any of our other outlets, woo! Make sure you pass it around to all your friends, especially the ones that like Osgood Perkins, so you can shake them, and make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our other content. Let's see, we got merch. We're on Patreon. If you want to help two fools live their dream, I don't even know what the dream is at this point because I have to watch movies like The Monkey.
Shitty movies.
Please help me stop. Please. Tune in next week as we do Event Horizon. I'm Jake, that's Tevis. We are Ticket Price. The Monkey, unanimously not worth it. Move on with your day. Nothing to see here. Go on with your business. And the most important thing, every episode, please remember to be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and good night. Fuck Osgood Perkins.